You pay something like $50. You buy it once, install it over and over and over, install it on as many machines as you want. It's no big deal. It appears in Excel, and it's very easy to learn. Very easy to learn.
Nice.
So anytime I start thinking, I'm immediately opening up Excel and go to Flowbreeze and start flowcharting it.
Nice. You know what? I have to tell you, like I'm an Excel kind of girl, so we will get along just fine. Like
Yeah,
I love Excel. I have to
I'm
say,
glad.
like I really want to be really good at Google Sheets, and I have tried, but for me, it's all about Excel. There is something very
No,
comforting about Excel.
no. I tell you, if somebody ever one day made a deal with Google and bought Google Sheets and Google Docs and killed them, I tell you, I would be a great fan and do whatever they want. It's anyway, it's not because they are not good tools. They are
Mhm.
perfect. They're great. But I say this, a thief is in the business of monetizing your by stealing your property, right? That's what a thief does. So, would you ever trust a thief with your home keys? Never, right? So, Google is in the business of monetizing content. Why
Mm.
would you want to give this thief, you know, what gets me going is Google's password. I
Mm.
mean, it's not enough that you give them all your information and you also give them your, I mean, you trust a company to do this? Well, anybody go watch on a Netflix show called The $1 Billion Code. Anybody who
Mm.
hasn't seen, go watch. True story. What Google did. So that's why I mean, great company in terms of search. That's it. In my
Fair
book,
enough.
tools, I stop. Okay, so
Wait, I just wanted to, by the way, I just wanted to share with you one thing because I think it's, looking at Flow Breeze, this is awesome, but I wanted to actually show you perhaps how you can actually now take this and like do it within AI. So because I think it's kind of useful and I like to play with AI. It's a shocker for everyone I know. So I am a big fan. I keep banging on about Claude, and Claude is a great tool and it has very many uses. But one of the really cool things that they rolled out about 2 months ago is 2 or 3 months ago is a add-on called Artifacts. Now, when you go to Claude Artifacts, what it basically does, you would prompt in one screen and then it opens sort of like a second screen. And within this, you can do all kinds of interactive stuff built only through prompting. So what I did, for example, recently is just I wanted to see how good it can build me like a mind map of all of the possible like Amazon processes connected with like running an FBA business. And it does. And it like really maps out and it's interactive. You can zoom in, zoom out. What I also did is try to build a prototype of a website just based off screenshots that I took from websites that I like. And it did. It basically built an HTML website, fully functioning, which I checked later on. Of course, it's basic, but it's because I did it in 2 prompts. You can build sort of like mini games that actually run. I'm not saying like Amazon sellers are going to start building games, but I'm trying to like give you examples of what you can do just through prompting with this like super rich tool. And for example, the flowchart thing, absolutely. You just need basically the data and it will create this interactive flowchart for you. It's really cool.
so Claude can create the flowchart.
Mm. You should definitely
Okay.
check it
So I that means prompting Claude
out.
to
Mm-hmm.
create the flowchart.
Mm-hmm. And it does like this sort of like interactive flowchart, which you can then, well, play around with, and then you can amend it with just like natural language, like prompting.
Yeah, I would have to look at it. But one of the problems with creating a flowchart, well, not problem, but I should say the solution that you come up with as you are
Mm.
creating the flowchart is because you are translating the thoughts in your head
Yeah.
into something. You don't know it yet. As
Yeah.
it starts to take shape, you say, oh, wait a minute, what if this happens here? So you apply that question as you create the flowchart. There is no way that I'm going to be able to communicate all that to Claude, and then for Claude to just give me the flowchart. I may as well do it right there.
Fair enough.
So that's the thing. Okay, and for those who may think that flowchart is a little bit too technical, they want something a little bit. And there is another tool called FreeMind. So look up FreeMind. This is a mind map. And with flowchart, you have specific connection points and a limited number of connection points. But with FreeMind, you can go all over the place. So what I always tell people is, if you ask somebody to create a flowchart who doesn't know how to create a flowchart, they will absolutely create one, but it's going to look like the solar system. And nobody's going to understand what the flowchart is supposed to help with. But if you know how to create a flowchart, then first of all, it will be easy to create and it will be easy to understand. And I actually, the 15-minute video that not only teaches you how to create a flowchart, but also in the process teaches you how to use FlowBreeze. So
Nice.
it's actually 13 minutes, 59 seconds.
I
So
have to tell you, this is turning into a geek hour, Nick. I love it. I love it. We should geek.
Well, listen, this is what you need to do. Otherwise, you don't
100%.
stand a chance.